Do y'all know that mariachi is one of the most popular music genres in Mexico? Besides all the history behind the music, the mariachi music, there's a lot more to know about the culture and their cultural norms. First, I will tell you guys about their general costumes and cultural norms, and then the current events that happened in Mexico. Let me begin. Mariachi is one of the most popular musics besides of all the dancing that has with it. In Mexico, for example, right now in the United States, we usually go to the store and we buy whatever we want and we don't negotiate the prices. But in Mexico, we do. Let's say a price is not reasonable for you, you talk to the vendor, and usually there will be an agreement. There's rare cases that the vendor will negotiate, but the majority of the times they will because they want to keep the client. They don't want to lose a client. Let me move on to the cultural norms. Cultural norms, there's always a role for each man and woman. Men go to work, women stay home to watch the children, clean, cook. This has happened for generations. It's not just nowadays. It has changed throughout generations, but the majority of the time, it still stays the same. Also, there's no day off over there, even though they call it day off. There's not. There's always something to do. Um, they don't like being lazy. If that's how we call it. They always have to find something because time means money. So if you just sitting down, they're not doing nothing productive. Lastly, is about a current event. A current event that happened in Mexico was a China balloon, a spy China balloon. They saw a balloon that was sent from China to spy on Mexico. They still do not know why the balloon was sent to them, but they do know that China was afraid to be off the market, so China wanted to see what the movements were. So that's the main reason they sent the balloon to spy on them. Today was I talked to you guys a little bit about their general costumes, cultural norms, and the current event. This is just a little bit of information from Mexico, even though there's still a lot their of their country can talk about. That's it.
Good job. Adriana, it's your turn.
All right.
Your camera's off.
Yeah, just... All right, can y'all see me?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all can see me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. The most important details in this text are the history and culture of Pakistan, its most well-known cuisine and culture, its population, and its currency. Pakistan is located in South Asia and is ranked 6th in terms of size according to Culturegrams. Islamabad serves as its capital, and the two colors green and white are represented by the national flag. Pakistani cuisine features a variety of textures and tastes, with biryani rice being the most popular dish. Halwa puri is a popular morning dish. The samosa is a popular dish from Pakistan as well, where it first appeared. It is a meal that is also well known in India. The BBC claims that the most recent incident in Pakistan was a terrorist attack on a religious school, where 8 males between ages of 20 and 40 died in an explosion with pupils read the Quran. The Prime Minister of Pakistan has requested that Facebook prohibit information that is Islamophobic, citing increasing Islamophobia and hatred, extremism, and bloodshed. He also urged Facebook to impose a similar ban on Islamophobia and hatred of Islam, as it has done for the Holocaust. This statement concludes by emphasizing the importance of visiting Pakistan if you ever get the chance. And that's it.
Good job, Adriana.
Thank you.
Good job, girl.
Thank you.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, here I go. All right, guys, so I have a problem. I like learning about new countries and new cultures, but it just so happened Cambodia seems to be my favorite. I started watching this movie called First They Killed My Father, which happened to be during a time during the Khmer Rouge where these siblings escaped the country, or during the time when it was in 1975. So first I'll tell you about their customs, then I'll tell you about their culture, then I'll tell you what's happening with Cambodia today. So let's get started. So about the Cambodian people, they're very family oriented. They love to be in a family setting. They believe in the father making all the money, the mother staying at home, but they also believe in whoever is making the most money in the house gets to basically tell them what to do. So if you're a kid and you're making all the most money, then you're the head of the household, not mom and dad. Also, grandparents typically stay with the kids and become babysitter, cook, and even the cleaners. So Cambodian people, they love to have their houses on stilts, not just because they like how it is, but because it's good for their terrain. Cambodia is surrounded with mountain terrains and also nice rivers. And they love to plant their own food, and they love to be with other Cambodian people, but they're mixed. Even though Cambodia is of Asian descent, I'm going to tell you exactly how unique they are. So according to Culturegrams, Cambodia speaks the language of, yeah, you guessed it, the Khmer, which I think it's crazy, but that's okay. Cambodia was a really great kingdom. Although Vietnam and Thailand keeps trying to take them over, Cambodia still stands on their own. So some of the beauties of Cambodia is they speak multiple languages. The new generation of Cambodia speaks English, French, the Khmer language, and even some Vietnamese, because some of those people escaped to Cambodia during the time of the Khmer too. So, and one of their places that you can visit is the Temple of Akhnor. It's one of the most revered places of worship and spirituality. They believe in praying, they believe in spirituality, and it's very sacred to their people. So let's talk about a little bit of today's Cambodia. According to the Al Jazeera, Cambodia is fighting to get rid of their current leader, who's been there for 40 years. Yes, it's a long time, but they're getting rid of him because he's so outdated, and he doesn't seem to have the best interest in the people. So Cambodia is considered to be strong, even though they're no bigger than one of our states. It's kind of small, but Cambodia is still strong. So I've told you about their culture. I told you about their land, how they are, and what they are today. Every culture is a good and unique group of people, but they have importance and they're very unique. Thank you. Ryan, you're first.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna need a little bit of time.
Okay, we're giving Ryan.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me like 5-ish minutes.
5. Let me. Oh,
You got this, Ryan.
Don't start yet. Don't start
Got
yet. Gotta get my notes ready.
My notes. Can y'all see the second computer or no? Okay.
no. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right, bet. Is it recording? Oh,
Yep, go start.
sorry. All right. Did you know that soccer, football, is the most popular sport in Morocco? Even though Morocco and the US share a love to be the best, Morocco's culture, people, atmosphere, and background are vastly different from the ones me and you consider normal. First, I will start off by explaining some of the unique customs special to them. Then I will share a headline currently happening in their country. Finally, I will share some of their cultural dimensions. Here in the United States, many people's egos are too big to acknowledge someone they see as a peer. We are too caught up in what others see and what they will think of us. Here in the US, here in Morocco, it is completely different. In Morocco, greetings are seen as a sign of respect and a preview of what type of person you are. According to Culturegram's online world edition of Morocco, Moroccans generally shake hands when greeting. After one might touch the heart to express pleasure at seeing the other person to show personal warmth. Children usually kiss the hand or forehead of their elders or loved ones to show respect when greeting. People often greet close friends or relatives with a kiss on the hand. Many phrases are also used to express warmth when meeting loved ones. Morocco is considered an individualistic country, which means that they are basically just one big family. They have a group that is their family, loved ones, close friends, distant friends, doesn't matter. They're all one big family, and this has a lot to do with their personal decisions. A lot of their decisions are based upon their groups. This is just the way Morocco is. It's the way they have been. It's the way they will be. Now, after explaining those two, I will get into a current headline currently happening in Morocco. Spain and Morocco seek a reset of treaty relations at Rabat Summit. This means just basically, long story short, that Spain and Morocco are coming to an agreement about a territory that they both have wanted for a long time. They are just making alliances now. They're not doing anything drastic to upset each other. They are coming to terms and becoming allies. Thank you for listening about these facts on Morocco. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed reading it off to you. Thank you.